Good morning guys, I hope you're all really well. Welcome back to my channel. I have a few homeware deliveries to open up today. I'm so excited. Obviously due to COVID everything's been a little bit delayed, so I have one very exciting package from H&M and one very exciting package from a British brand called Burley pottery. Now, the Burley pottery one is the one I'm most excited about because these are something that I've wanted since before we even moved into the house. So I'm really excited to see what they look like. Sorry if the frame changed slightly there because I had to change the battery because I literally started filming and then the battery died. It's got a bit chilly today. I think I'm getting goosebumps a little bit after tanning so well in the sunshine yesterday. It's Friday today. But I want to open these parcels. I'm so excited. I'm going to do the H&M one first because it's still exciting but not as exciting as the other one. So I ordered a tablecloth and basically it's just stuff to make the table look lovely. Oh, okay, these are really lovely. So it is, it's just, I thought I had another parcel still to come from H&M. So these are my table mats. They're actually huge. So these are the table mats. I just wanted some lovely, something just a little bit different to go on the table. As you know, I love a good tablescape. So I wanted something just to change it up a little bit because all we've got at the moment is the white, sorry if that's really rustling and annoying. We've got the white tablecloth or the cream tablecloth that's on loan from my parents and some cream napkins, what do you call them? Yeah, napkins that we bought when we moved in. But these are lovely. They're just a blush pink placemat, and not that placemat really does much. Ordinarily I don't love them, but when they're styled up really well they look lovely. So I just ordered some blush pink ones. They're a little bit bent so they're going to need some flattening down. I'm not sure how much. Oh no, it does. They were $3.99. $3.99, is that it? Yeah, $3.99 for two. And I bought two of each of these things. So I've got 4 placemats. And then I bought some beautiful new napkins because all we've got is the white ones. And I just thought when I fancy doing a different style tablescape, I want something a little bit different. And these are packaged, oh, that's so beautiful. So you get 2 in a pack, and again, they are $3.99 for 2. And they're just beautiful linen napkins, really, tied with a little bit of twining, and I just think they're lovely. They're 45 by 45 centimeters. Again, lovely blush pink, and I just thought the 2 of those together would look so lovely for all our garden lunches and dinners. So really happy about that. They look great. We'll stick them under there. And then the Burley pottery order. So I discovered Burley pottery, and I may be wrong about this, but essentially I love blue and white things. I have my vases, I've got, look, I can show you. I've got the little ginger jars up there that my mum lent me. They're on loan because they were a wedding present for them. Look, even my blue and white, Peppy's asleep by the way, standard. Even my blue and white lamps on either side of the room in here. I'm obsessed, literally obsessed. So Burley pottery came onto my radar a while ago, and scissors. And I think it was at Chiltern Firehouse. I think they use the mugs, or if not, they use something very similar. And I've always loved that kind of style. Again, when you go to, is it Maggie's? Mildred's? Maggie's, I think. Maggie Jones's in Chelsea. When you go there, they've got kind of similar to Burley pottery plates and saucers and yeah, things that you eat off basically. So I have fallen in love with this kind of style, and the print that I got is called the Asiatic Pheasant, I think. I'm hoping these have survived the trip. It does say fragile. Oh my goodness, it's a mission to get into it. Okay, and we are in. I really hope. Okay, this is all going to be wrapped up so well, isn't it? I'm so excited. So I bought 4 beautiful Asiatic pheasant mugs, and because they're quite expensive, they're not cheap, they're like, I mean, okay, they're not horrifically expensive, but they're a bit more than just your average thing. So I bought a utensils pot because we don't really have one in the kitchen. Currently I'm just using, there's no way I can get into this. Currently I'm just using Ben's, the milk jug for his coffee pot for his Nespresso machine. So yeah, it's not ideal, and we do need a proper utensils pot. So this is just to put all our wooden spoons and everything in when we've got them on the side. I don't know what this is going to be, whether it will be the utensils pot or, God, this is so well wrapped. If this hasn't survived, I'll be shocked. Okay, this is the utensils pot. I'm so excited. So there's 2 different types that you can get on the website. You can get the standard and you can get, they call it seconds. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. So this is the blue Asiatic pheasant utensils pot. Look at the back of that. So it's all made in England. Like you can see, it's got the little mark there. Oh, it's so beautiful. Burley, England, established in 1851. So yeah. So happy with that. That's going to go on the side in the kitchen. I'll put it in there in a bit. But I want to show you these mugs as well. If I'm the bad one, take a look at your... Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Look at that. So they have all the blue on the front. They have it in the rim of the glass as well. And then on the back too. So you can just imagine in all my little vlogs and things now with my blue pheasant mugs. Oh, they look so lovely. So pleased. Beautiful. I'm gonna unpackage the rest of them and try and figure out where they're going to go. Here we go, 4 beautiful mugs. Now these are all as well, it says on the website that they're dishwasher safe too. So perfect. I think I'm going to pop these in the dishwasher now so that they can have a good wash before we start to use them. I'm going to peel off all the little stickers and get them sorted, but I will show you where they're going to go in the kitchen as well. It's going to live here on the side. What do you think, bub?
Very beautiful. Working so hard.
That was a great response, thank
That's
you.
so nice. That's definitely worth the investment. I'm very happy.
So Ben has been working on a project with Braun, so he hasn't cut his hair the whole of lockdown. Do you want to show us your hair now? And he's now cut it. I helped him a tiny bit with neatening the back. Look at this. I think I did a very good job. Katie's hair salon will be opening soon. Not. Okay, so it's going to live here on the side. I always have all the wooden spoons and things here close to the cooker so that it's super easy. My little cat kitten spatula. So it's super easy to just grab them while you're cooking. These have been amazing as well. But they're all going to go in there, just on the side. Yeah, this is what we were using. It's the little milk jug from the Nespresso machine. So that's going to go back to the machine. And I love how it looks now. It just nestles in that corner. I know it's such a simple thing, but it makes such a difference. Oh, love it so much. Okay, so I think the perfect place, oh, there's a ribbon there. The perfect place for these beautiful mugs, have you seen them?
Very nice.
Aren't they nice? So, perfect place, I think, is on this unit here. So, do you think it's time to bring the birthday cards down? Does that make you sad?
Well, your birthday is sooner than mine, so...
Well, I think it's fine. So I'm going to take these ones down from this shelf because I think it's the perfect thing. It should be able to hold 4 mugs, shouldn't it? That's not too much. I think they're going to look so nice on this shelf. If I'm the worst one, asking. What do we think? Oh, I love them so much. I'll give you a close up. They stand out so nicely on the blue farmhouse style shelf we have here. We have come for a walk. I stuck a jumper on because it was slightly chilly. Ben's in a hoodie and Peppy cannot wait to get to, basically there's a big, it's not quite a park, is it? But it's like a big expansive green that's like communal. Careful, she wanted to scratch. And she loves just running around there chasing her ball. So yeah, that's where we're off to now. Give her a good run around and then back home. Peppy. Pep, do you want to go to the park? Yes! It is so bright. I have to put these on. We decided not to stay at the little grassy patch because it was so busy. So we've come down to the river, Peppy's favourite spot. The sun has suddenly come out and she is having a great time paddling, chasing sticks and stones. I love it so much when she sticks her head in the water and tries to find what's on the bottom. It's the cutest thing.
If it comes down to me and you, I think that you are the one with a bad attitude. What sort of conflict? You got no clue. Tell me, what is your problem? All this rumors you spread doesn't make you feel good too. Cause bloodshed, 'cause I don't really get it. The rumors that you're spreading, can see what happened. I mean, we used to be friends a while back now. I know you're trapped in, you ran into a deep end, a real breakdown. You are imbued with jealousy. Why would you otherwise be charging so hard at me? Why start a conflict? Can't you see that I'm not your problem? All these rumors you spread doesn't make you feel good too.
No, come here. Oh no, you got hair on your chin so you can't tell. Basically, if your chin shines yellow, then you like butter. You did it to me.
I like butter. Yep.
Is it yellow?
Cause I don't really get it. The rumors that you're spreading,
Love watching these two playing.
I don't really get it. I don't. You shoot in the dark, 'cause you got nothing on me. You try to let us.
Back home, Ben has just gone to collect some vegetable planters that we ordered from Facebook Marketplace. There's a local guy that makes them, and he's doing totally like contact-free pickup. So it's literally like a transfer, and then Ben can collect them. But yeah, I am going to cook supper. We're gonna have Naked Glory, quarter pounders. Ben wanted burgers, so we're having burgers, and these go off tomorrow anyway. These are amazing. They literally just taste like meat. I know I keep mentioning it in my vlogs, but they are so, so good. I think I'm going to set up dinner outside because the weather's not too bad, and I think with the jumper on, we'll be okay sitting outside. So I might use my new H&M place settings and napkins. My tablecloth hasn't arrived yet, and I'm a bit confused because essentially my package was supposed to come in 2 parts. And the first part arrived, but the second part, it says it's delivered and it's not. So I'm going to wait and see, because sometimes if it's like one order and it's split up, it gets a bit confused with like delivery and stuff. So I'm going to wait and see if it turns up tomorrow. If not, I'm going to get onto customer services. But I know all customer services and things are really, really busy at the moment. But at the same time, I don't want to have paid for something if it's not going to turn up. So hopefully it will. I fed Peppy. She's eating outside, Alfresco dining for the little girl. I'm gonna put these burgers in, chop up some roasted veg and do some sweet potato chips.
But I won't fall for that. I won't fall for that. All these rumors you spread.
Get my jumper on in a second because it is a little bit chilly out here. Gonna light the candle as well. This is what the table is looking like. We have some vegan burgers with vegan cheese, some sweet potato chips, homemade, and some roasted veg. Very happy with how this turned out. Are you?
Very.
Oops, that did not work. You might need to shield it. Yeah. And it may only stay lit.
Nah.
No, not gonna happen. Oh well. So pretty. I'm so pleased with these new little place settings and the napkins as well. They look lovely. Good morning, guys, from my makeup free face. It is quite late in the day, I'm a bit embarrassed to say. It's about 10 o'clock, 5 past 10. I'm gonna stick the oven on because I want to make some pain au chocolat. I'm not making them, I'm literally just getting the, hold on, let me put you there. My favourite spot for you, can you see me? I'm just going to do some this roll because it is the best thing ever. Put that one in. But yeah, I feel quite dozy today. It's so windy. I'm just looking outside because we have there's a bush out there that I wasn't sure if it was like a bramble or a rose bush, and it turns out it's a rose bush. I'm not sure what the roses are, but they are so pretty. They're like pink and they open right out, so they're flat. And they have about 4 petals, 5 petals. And then like a yellowy centre, and they're so, so beautiful. I'll maybe show you later. But we want to, at some point, redo the whole front garden to give the house a bit more curb appeal. Because it's a 1970s build, it's like red brick, it's very like, nah. Which is why we almost didn't buy it, to be honest. We looked at so many houses and this one didn't particularly stand out. It was just on the outskirts of the area that we wanted to be in. And the area that we're in is like the nicest in Exeter, which is what we wanted. So the front garden definitely needs a lot of attention, and also like it's shaped in a really strange way. Hold on, let me see if I can show you out the window, one sec. As you can see, it's got like this strange curved bit here, and then it comes straight across here, but really we want it to be a bit more boxed in, so we've got more parking space, because at the moment you could just about get 2 cars on this driveway. It's a fairly, oh there's my mint plant, it's a fairly big driveway, but we want to be able to get into 3 cars really, really easily and just give a bit more curb appeal to this area. So the plan is at some point to, oh I didn't turn the oven on. So the plan is at some point to, I think what would look really nice out there is bay trees. We've got bay trees in the back as well, and they form really beautifully. So to plant bay trees at the front with like a low-lying hydrangea hedge and like a picket fence on the other side. There's currently a wall there, so the picket fence would come just a bit higher than the wall and just give us a little bit of added protection, not protection, but privacy. And then with the hydrangea so that you can see it from this side, and then with the trees just to give it a beautiful look from the road view. And then again along the hedge lining with our neighbours too, and we want to figure out a solution for the bins as well, because they're currently those big like council bins, and we want to find a solution to hide them as well. So yeah, that'll be a project for another day though. Today, I don't really know what we're going to do. It's such a blustery day. Might go for a walk in a bit. I've got to feed Peppy and make this pain au chocolat. And then who knows where the day will take us.
Make you feel good.
And there we have it. 12 minutes in the oven and they come out perfect every time.
Cause bloodshed, 'cause I don't really get this wrong.
Just checking back in. It is much later on than when I last spoke to you. Can't remember what I was doing last time I spoke to you, but we have been for a walk. What else have we done? We bought a few things for lunch, and I've baked a batch of cupcakes. I've just been on the phone to my brother for like over an hour. So my brother, before coronavirus kind of happened, was traveling. He was on a year gap year in Southeast Asia, and basically arrived home and surprised my parents the day that lockdown happened. So they were going nuts, like really worried that he wasn't going to be home and this whole thing was going to happen and he would be stranded in Asia. Little did they know that he was already on a flight over to the UK. So he surprised them the day lockdown started. So I haven't seen my brother in over a year. And I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, I feel really stupid because I feel like everyone and their dog is seeing their families. But my parents live 45 minutes away from where we live. So if I want to go and see them, yes, it would be socially distanced, but if I need to go for a wee, for instance, I have to go in the house to go to the toilet. Or say if I want a cup of tea, do I bring all my own cups with me? Like, I just don't think it's safe to see them at the moment based on the government information, you know what I mean? So until the government say that it is safe, or until we can get, I don't know, a vaccine or the antibody test to see, I don't even know, is there an antibody test? Does that tell you if you won't get it or whatever? I kind of just want a bit more clarity on whether or not I can see them and what the risk is, basically. Ben and I have been socially distanced and isolated from people now for the whole of lockdown. We've not seen anybody. We have had like doorstop drop-offs and doorstop conversations with people. But with them being like well over 2 meters away. So yeah, I've not been in anyone else's house. I've not been in any other buildings except the supermarket and B&Q. But yeah, we've basically been like away from people for such a long time. I digress. I'm making cupcakes anyway. I've made some cupcakes. Essentially, I made the Peggy Porschen banoffee cake the other day, and it is, honest to God, the best cake I've ever made in my life and ever had in my life. So I've made cupcake versions because I have so much icing left over. I actually baked a whole batch of cupcakes and delivered them to my neighbours' doorsteps and to a few friends' doorsteps as well. Just literally dropped them on the doorstep, rung the doorbell and was like, cupcakes for you, enjoy. But yeah, I've made another batch because I had so much icing. So this is my bowl of icing. It's been in the fridge for a little while. It's cream cheese icing. Basically what I've realised is that I tried to make it vegan, although it wasn't going to be vegan anyway, but the only butter we have in the house, because we don't buy normal butter anymore, was Flora, which is what we normally use. And the Flora is too light and won't set properly, so I think you need butter in this recipe. Otherwise it just doesn't work. But then I've got banoffee sauce, which is basically just a mashed up banana in dulce de leche. Sorry, I've got one of Peppy's hairs like on my nose. Peppy is here. Peppy is here, by the way, for those of you wondering where she is. Every time I FaceTime my family, my mum's like, where's Peppy? I want to see her. She's such an angel. She wants some of the banoffee sauce. You can't have it. It's not for puppies. It's not for puppies. So now I'm going to wash my hands because I touched Peppy, and then I'm going to dig out a little well in each of the cupcakes and put in banoffee sauce and then ice them. Okay, there we have it. Some here and some over here. Ben did the dulce de leche on top. I think it looks nice.
Not bad.
He did a good job. So I'm gonna have one of these now. The icing is definitely far too liquid, so definitely requires butter. As when Peggy Porschen do it, they do it like a dollop on top, and it comes up and round, and it looks so much nicer. This has just kind of gone flat because it's definitely too liquid, even though I put so much icing in it. But I'm gonna now sit down with a cup of tea, and I'm gonna make my cup of tea actually, and I'm going to sit in front of the TV because I've not sat down today, and I'm gonna watch something, maybe some Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something good anyway. I just realised that I never signed off the vlog. So yesterday I thoroughly enjoyed the afternoon. I kind of took the afternoon off and just chilled. I ended up watching a film on Netflix. I can't remember. Oh, the Real Missy or the Wrong Missy or something. Not a terribly exciting film, but it was good. I enjoyed it anyway and quite sweet. And then Ben and I have been watching, I've already seen the first series of Selling Sunset, but Ben's watching it with me. We're both house obsessed. And I suggested that we should try and watch it before I started season 2. So we've been doing that. So if you have any other Netflix recommendations, obviously we've seen all the classics and like all the basics, but if you have any really good recommendations, let me know. We're going to start White Lines soon, because that looks quite good as well. But anyway, I'm going to head off now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.